In the first sitting of the 18th Lok Sabha, opposition MPs shouted "Neat" and "Shame" as Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan took his oath as a member of Parliament. The political storm over the exam crisis is refusing to die down, even as top educationists are backing the government for taking proactive steps to handle the crisis. Education Ministry has handed over the investigation to the Central Bureau of Investigation, whose teams are currently in Godhra and Patna scrutinizing documents and evidence gathered by the local police in connection with the reports of cheating, impersonation and malpractices. Now, even as the government has replaced the NTA chief and has appointed an expert committee to recommend a roadmap for reforms in the education sector, the NEET issue is undoubtedly expected to be the focal point of the INDIA bloc's attack on the government in this session of Parliament. Here's what happened in the Parliament when Dharmendra Pradhan came ahead to take oath. So from Sansad to streets, the NEET crisis has given ammunition to the opposition. Watch how opposition leaders are stepping up the attack on the government over the issue.
This whole system is very corrupt, and it's got its inherent biases, which everybody has said before. It had a bias, CBSE bias before, and now it's a completely skewed. I mean, the whole marking system seems to be skewed because some students have gotten grace marks, others haven't gotten. As I said, it shouldn't be called NEET. It should be called MES. Instead of NEET, it should be called MEES.
भाजपा की जो ये सरकार है, ये भ्रष्टाचार की सरकार है। आज आप देख पा रहे हैं कैसे नीट के जो एस्पिरेंट्स हैं, इतनी कड़ी धूप में, इतनी गर्मी में वो धरना दे रहे हैं, वो प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, और ये कोई अच्छी बात नहीं है, क्योंकि प्रधानमंत्री हो या शासक जो रूलिंग पार्टी, रूलिंग डिस्पेंशन, उनका काम ही है कि सबको आगे लेके चले, सबको आगे बढ़ाए। आज धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी ने अपनी शपथ ली है, लेकिन उस दौरान भी हम लोगों ने, जो अपोजिशन वाले हैं, हमने शेम बोला है, क्योंकि सच में बहुत ही लज्जा की बात है, और हम आगे जाके ये उम्मीद रखेंगे कि इस मामले को जितनी जल्दी संभव हो, इसको निपटाया जाए।
युवा आपसे पूछ रहे हैं कि जो देश में एजुकेशन इमरजेंसी लगी है, जहां पे एग्जाम रद्द हो रहे हैं, पेपर लीक हो रहे हैं, सीबीआई की इंक्वायरी चल रही है, और आपसे और आपके एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर से कोई अकाउंटेबिलिटी नहीं ली जा रही है, ये कहां तक सही है? और आज युवाओं को आप बेरोजगारी पे छोड़ रहे हैं, या युवाओं को इस तरीके से उनके हालात पे छोड़ रहे हैं जहां पे उनके साल भी मिस हो सकते हैं एग्जाम के। तो मैं मानती हूं कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी आज के मुद्दों पे बात करें, जो देश के सबसे ज्वलंत मुद्दे हैं, तो ज्यादा ठीक रहता।
देखिए, ऐसा है कि अगर गड़बड़ी है, और ये तो मेडिकल की परीक्षा जो है वो पूरे देश के स्तर पर होती है, स्टेट की भूमिका इसमें बिल्कुल ही नहीं है। अगर कहीं पर गड़बड़ी हो रही है तो ये किसकी जिम्मेदारी है? ये स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की जिम्मेदारी है। तो क्या केंद्र सरकार कर क्या रही है? एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट पूरी तरह से फेल्योर है।
So opposition leaders are unrelenting in their attack, and that's exactly what happened when Dharmendra Pradhan walked ahead to take oath as a member of Parliament. Watch what happened. So on the sidelines, the CBI also has taken over the investigation, and it is conducting its probe across cities. Let's get you the inside scoop on what's happening when it comes to the Godhra angle. The CBI team, which has reached the spot, is going through documents with regards to the investigation. In fact, when it comes to the statements of the accused, they are also being analyzed by the CBI. The role of the accused are being looked into. The CBI may also take statements of the investigators who, in fact, came upon the accused and investigated the accused. And when it comes to what is happening with the CBI and the decision to transfer the entire investigation to the CBI, what we are also hearing is that after going through all these details and scrutinizing all these documents, a decision could be taken on seeking the transit remand of the accused in Godhra. Now listen into this report that was filed by my colleague Hiten, who is in Godhra, who's tracking the CBI's investigation.
गोधरा के इसी जय जलाराम स्कूल में नीट का सेंटर बना हुआ था, जहां पर कलेक्टर के आदेश के बाद डीईओ निरीक्षण करने पहुंचे थे और उन्हें तुषार भट्ट, जो कि यहाँ का जो टीचर था, उसके मोबाइल से कई तरह की शंकास्पद चीजें मिली और उसकी गाड़ी से 7 लाख रुपए कैश मिले, जिसके बाद ये पूरा का पूरा खुलासा हुआ कि नीट के पेपर में बच्चों को पास कराने के लिए पर कैंडिडेट 10-10 लाख रुपए लेकर यहाँ पर धांधली करवाई जानी थी। हालांकि वो चीटिंग हो नहीं पाई, क्योंकि 5 तारीख को एक बड़ा खुलासा हो गया एग्जाम सेंटर पर ही, जिसके बाद तुषार भट्ट को कलेक्टर के आदेश के बाद इस पूरे के पूरे एग्जाम से दूर कर दिया गया था। सबसे आखिर में इसी स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल पुरुषोत्तम शर्मा की गिरफ्तारी हुई। जो भी कैंडिडेट उनके निशाने पर थे, जो 30 कैंडिडेट उनके निशाने पर थे, वो 30 कैंडिडेट से कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ पर सिर्फ एग्जाम कंडक्ट करवानी थी, यानी कि उन्हें जितना आता था उतना उन्हें लिखने के लिए कहा गया था। उसके बाद आंसर शीट ये सभी लोग मिलकर फिलअप करने वाले थे, जिसके चलते वो 10 लाख रुपए में नीट की एग्जाम पास कर दे।
And Times Now is getting you more inside details when it comes to the CBI's investigation, as the probe is now panning across multiple cities in Bihar and in Gujarat. So as per sources, CBI conducted searches in eastern Uttar Pradesh and in parts of Bihar as well. The central agency will also grill the accused in Bihar and Godhra, and the Education Ministry, when it handed over the investigation to the CBI, told the CBI officials to look into the possible role of public servants, if any. Sources are also telling us that the CBI will also probe the role of coaching centers in the entire NEET mess. And then we're also getting to know that the CBI is suspecting that the NEET paper leak is more localized because the papers were leaked to a closer group on the eve of the exam. And as we speak, the new NTA DG, Pradeep Kharola, is holding a high-level meeting with NTA officials after he has taken over. We have Priyank joining us on the phone line. He's tracking all the nitty-gritties when it comes to the CBI investigation. So the Godhra angle is now in focus. We are also getting to know that the origin of the paper leak has been traced to Jharkhand. What is the scope currently when it comes to the CBI, Priyank?
Sagarika, there is a multi-state probe which has been taken over by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Knowing the fact that the CBI was already aware that in the state of Gujarat and in Bihar, and the links which has originated from Jharkhand in Hazaribagh, they had to go and carry out these searches. If you look at the detailed information which we managed to get from the Bihar police, their investigation is showing that the paper leak actually happened from an Oasis school which is in Hazaribagh, and from there only the question paper got leaked. Then it was sent to these gang members who were transporting the students, and they were the one who were given responsibility for ferrying these students and parents from a guest house to the examination center and then bringing them back to a safer location. In the meanwhile, the Central Bureau of Investigation is trying to piece together the evidences because they have already started the investigation. The Bihar government has already given a notification saying that we have handed over all the cases to the Central Bureau of Investigation. So in the next few days, because the important hearing is on 8th of July at the Apex Court, where multiple petitions which have been filed by the students will come. So the agencies, the central agencies and the state agencies will come up with a comprehensive report before the Supreme Court so that the NEET examination 2024 should not get cancelled, for which all the efforts are being done to give a conclusive answer to the Apex Court.
Okay, so let's also now break down details, inside scoop that Priyank has accessed on how the paper leak possibly happened. Now, sources in the investigating agency, they have gone on to suggest that the leak could have happened due to the possible lapses in transportation of the papers. Now, what does this mean? The papers, the exam papers were kept in polybags and in boxes, and these were kept in the lockers of a public sector bank. Now, a private courier firm was used to send these question papers. The agencies are suspecting that tampering took place with these polybags and with the boxes where the papers were kept, and this tampering possibly happened during the transportation. Priyank continues to stay with us. We also have Saket. He's tracking the political aspect of the entire NEET mess. We saw how the opposition tried stepping up the attack on the government. But let's go back to Priyank once again. Now, and as Saket also stays with us, let's ask Saket about opposition is ratcheting up the pressure. Saket, there in no mood to relent, and this is going to be one of the biggest attack on the government during the session of Parliament. What is the opposition strategy when it comes to NEET? All right, Saket, if you're there with us, the opposition is stepping up the attack on the government. Get us details of the opposition strategy when it comes to the NEET issue, because their demand is that there should be a re-NEET. Saket, if you can hear me. All right, we seem to have we are going through an audio issue with our reporters at this point of time. There, Priyank has also joined us live on the broadcast, and Priyank is getting us more leads on the investigative angle. We were talking to Saket about the political aspect, Priyank, but tell our viewers about what the CBI is suspecting as to the origin of the paper leak and how the possible tampering took place during the transportation, that is as is being suspected by the agency. What is the latest that you have on that?
Yes, certainly, Sagrika. But while talking about the political aspect also, Sanjeev Mukhya, who is one of the conduits, who is the probe for this alleged leakage. And since early morning, there have been several photographs of Sanjeev Mukhya, which is also coming up with the leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party, Janata Dal United, as well as the Ram Vilas Paswan's Lojpa faction of Chirag Paswan. While talking about this particular investigation, what we have managed to gather is the inside detail of how this particular investigation has been suggesting that where from this leakage came. To summarize it, according to the investigation so far, according to Bihar police, the leakage happened from Hazaribagh, which is in Jharkhand, and from there the papers were sent to one of the solvers, who later on sent the answer sheet in a PDF format, and it was received by one person who was arrested from Devgar, whose name is Chintu. Then this PDF was sent to these, conduits who were given responsibility of ferrying these students, those aspirants who were going to appear in the examination, along with the parents. When these parents and the students reached to the examination center, they were made to sit and stay in a guest house, which was barely 2 kilometers away from the location. And then after giving the exam, since they were told to mug up the answers, they were once again ferried. So what it appears that Bihar police investigation is suggesting that it was a selective leak. It was not available on social media platform like NET.
So selective and localized, that's what the focus is when it comes to the investigation in Bihar. Thank you, Priyank, for getting us all those details.